Welcome to a 5-element practice. This is going to take about 20 minutes, and it's a beautiful practice to begin a day with. All 5 elements. I'm going to be starting by opening the chi gates, but before I do that, you'll see here that I am establishing a connection with the earth here, with the ground. In my case, I am on Wadawurrung country in Geelong, Victoria, and by spiraling my feet with the edges of my feet around, I'm creating a connection, and I'm imagining roots going down into the earth. From here, I open my practice with opening the chi gates. Chi meaning energy. And really this metaphor of the gate is to open the body, the human body, to an energy cultivation practice. And I like to open the gates in quite a free way. I don't count how many times I open. I sometimes make ever increasing circles. Other times all of the circles are quite large. So I'm moving here into establishing a connection to earth here, just to open the flow of chi from the earth up through my body, and then releasing back into the earth any stagnant energy that I might be carrying or holding that I no longer need. And so here I'm actually imagining and visualizing that I am pulling up energy from the earth and expanding it into my body. I move from the initial opening the flow to opening the heart. And you'll see here that I breathe in all the way to a fully open position, and then I exhale. In Qigong, we generally breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. Sometimes, at the beginning of a practice, or whenever you feel the need, it can be helpful to breathe out through the mouth to expand awareness of energy that might be needing to be released and let go of. So I've started with that beautiful heart practice because it is summer, and when we do a 5-element practice, we start with the season that we are in. I'm going to move to earth now. Again, re-establishing this connection to the earth through the palms of my hands, feeling the pulse of the earth here. And inhaling completely and exhaling completely. And then I'm going to run my palm across the surface of the earth, putting one hand behind me and the other comes out, goes across the body and then returns to the front of the body, and I change hands. This is Just a very simple scanning of the earth. And you'll see that the rotation is happening at the waist. I like to imagine that I can feel the pulse of the earth, the rotating earth, as my hand scans across the horizon. I never count. I just let my body decide when it is time to move to the next form. I try to take a moment in between to feel the energy inside me, the chi inside my body. From an earth form, I'm moving to metal, and in particular today a cloud sequence. Holding a cloud here and then sweeping my hands through the cloud. I'm inhaling at the side and then exhaling completely as I sweep my hands through the cloud. This metal form can be a beautiful way to find clarity. If something is seeming to be unclear and confusing and troublesome, a cloud form can really assist as a metaphor to clear some space and find clarity. From here, I'm moving into stepping on clouds, opposite hand, opposite foot. In Qigong, everything is adaptable to what your body wants, what your body needs. There's no need to strive or strain to do more than what your body is wanting in this moment. This is essentially a meditation practice using gradual, even movements. It's not about striving and straining to be better. You can have fun. I'm just playing here, still stepping on clouds, but just varying direction, using both arms together, just enjoying the playfulness that comes with Qigong. Taking a moment in between forms to sense that inner quality of energy. Moving from metal to water, I'm going to create the water level here and just run my hands across the surface of the water, using my imagination here to actually feel the ripple of the water, the temperature of the water, to hear the splash of the water. We're incredibly imaginative beings, and we can access these sensory experiences through our imagination. I'm now using using my hands here to represent a receding tide and then a flooding tide. Increasing, the waterline rises, decreasing, the waterline descends or drops. You can play with this. You might decide to go under the water. You might decide to stay above the water. Again, Qigong gives us an incredible scope to experiment, to play, to enjoy, but without putting the body under any pressure to be anything but what it is. From this beautiful, playful, rising and ebbing tides, I'm going to come into a wave sequence where I am embodying the forward driving motion of the wave towards the shore and then crashing down, crashing in on the crest of the wave, becoming water. I bring the arms up. I'm actually feeling the dripping water from my fingertips here as I draw them up. And then moving around to where we process water in the body, the bladder, the kidneys. This area called the Ming Men in Qigong, the water center. And I find taking a little bit of time here helps me to be reminded of the adaptability and flexibility of water. Picking up water here and allowing it to cascade through my body, scooping it up, and in particular immersing the Tai Chi axis, so from the crown of my head to the sacrum in water. And with some practice, this type of water form becomes very sensory. It does feel like you are immersed in water. It does feel like you're splashing your face, your heart, your abdomen in water. Again, I don't count. I just come to a point where I decide to pause, to feel the energy, and then to decide on the next form, which in this case will be wood. And I make the earth with one palm. The other vertical palm is the tree. Just embody that feeling. I'm spiraling roots down below the ground, changing direction here, allowing the hands just in very small movements to alternate between being the earth and the tree. And then expanding this wood form by taking the arms out further, allowing one hand to make a very big vertical circle, the other makes a horizontal circle. The vertical hand becomes the tree, the horizontal circle becomes the earth, and we alternate. And don't worry too much if you lose that perfect alternating rhythm, it just doesn't matter. Feels really beautiful to stand tall and solid and stable as the tree. Come to a time now where I'm ready to pause, to feel the energy circulating within me. And I finish this wood form by tree breathing. So breathing into the body, exhaling as the arms descend down. This form reminds me that we humans have a reciprocal relationship with plants, with trees, in fact with all of nature. But here I exhale, offering carbon dioxide. I inhale, receiving the gift of oxygen. And I just invite you to do this in a way that is authentically real and grateful. Going to create the tree here, stand tall, and then express gratitude at the heart, the middle dantian, at the lower dantian, the abdomen, and through a smile, which is really located at the upper dantian, the head. Finding a moment to pause here, to go inside my skin for a moment, feel the chi, feel the energy, and prepare to finish the practice. And here I'm just experiencing the energy around me here, the spaciousness, and then sealing in, closing the chi gates, sealing this energy in to take me through the rest of the day. And I love to start with really big ecosystem circles when I finish, and then allow those circles to become smaller and smaller, slower and slower. Here they are just covering the Tai Chi axis from the crown to the sacrum. But they're going to get even smaller. Come to the heart. I'm holding the heart here. Create a circle around the heart. In all Asian traditions, the heart is the true sovereign of the body. The heart is the sun and the place from which all light emanates. Breathing in here, exhaling completely. And then I create a finishing bow of gratitude. I use my preferred hand to create the sun, my other hand to create a crescent moon. Place the sun and the moon at my heart. Take a moment to feel my heartbeat and bow in gratitude. To the earth, to the sky, to all sentient beings. can be great to finish a practice in stillness, allowing ourselves to move really peacefully and silently into the rest of our day. There's just no need to hurry.